Right, we're back out. It's Sunday. First rod's in. I'm using the multiplier again today, but just a simple overhead thump. I think there's about 30 foot of water just in front of us, and there's not a lot of room to cast because there's a cliff right behind us. So today we're just going to be flopping it in, hoping for a fish. I'm going to try and get some live mackerel. We're going to fish into dark and try and get a few congers out, or a big one at least, or a fish. Goal for today is to get a fish out. You're going to have to bear with me because did go and have a few bevies last night to watch the boxing, and yeah, head's still a bit sore, so my words might not come out right. Anyway, as I said, first rod's out. Some exciting news actually. Obviously my last video I done when I was just started to learn how to use a multiplier. Andy Webb from Sea Angling Adventures actually got into contact with me about maybe taking me out for a few hours and teaching me just down casting, no fishing, just casting, just teaching me some techniques and stuff like that, because you know he's been casting with them for years. So hopefully we can put a few yards on our cast. He did say he don't mind if I do a bit of filming as well. So if you ain't already, you probably are subscribed. He's like one of the biggest fishing channels. Well, not the biggest, but one of the bigger fishing channels on YouTube. Yeah, Sea Angling Adventures. So pop over to their channel. They've got absolutely loads of tips and tricks. It's a lot more educational from like someone that's fished for a lot longer. Obviously, what I'm doing, I'm just bringing you guys along the journey with me learning. So yeah, I think it'll be really good for the channel. So I'm gonna get the other bait out. Bait's just defrosting a little bit because it is solid. I'm not expecting a fish today because every time I do I never catch one. So I'm just gonna sit here, enjoy the view. It is Sunday, so I'm not gonna be out too late, but hopefully we can get into a few fish, and if so, I'll bring it back. And well, yeah, I'm going to bring you back anyway. Simple as that, isn't it? See, that's the hangover kicking in. But don't worry, guys, because we have got Monster Juice, Bosch, naughty flavour that one, and hangover Haribos. So I'll smash a few of them, and then I'll be able to speak a bit better. But for a minute, I'm just going to get set the other rod up, get it out, and yeah, I'll bring it back. Right, back out at it again. Second rod is in the water, so you know we've got a good chance of catching some fish. You can see the rods from there, so hopefully we might get some bite action today. It's quite close quarters, like I said before, so it's literally little overhead thumps or side-on casting. We're not fishing far, like 30, 40 yards, and yeah, it's been one of them weekends, hasn't it? We haven't had many fish. I had too many beers, so I am hanging, but it's fine because we've got the monsters. They're going to sort us out. A few Haribos, Bosch. Should freshen us up for tonight, and hopefully I'm going to put the feathers out in a minute and try and get some live baits, and make some mackerel flappers and just drop them over the edge. You know, this is conger territory, so hopefully we can get a big one. I mean, I'm not too sure how I'm going to land it yet. I haven't figured that out. If it's really big, yeah, I might have to walk around the rocks a bit and climb down. A bit of rock climbing. As you can tell, it's not a very flat surface where I'm fishing. So if you are at a dodgy angle, I do apologise. Watching the video, you're rotating sideways and that. So don't be suing me for any neck pains, you know what I mean? But yeah, right. I'm going to put the feather rod out now. Hopefully get a bit more fresher bait. And bring it back in a bit. Right. Don't ask me why I didn't say a word during that cast. I was just concentrating. But yeah, that's what I've got so far. Seems to be getting out a lot further than we was before. Well, not a lot, but you know, we're definitely making progress. That's the important part. Getting a lot more confident now. Obviously using it, like the drag setup and all that kind of stuff. I've got loads of bats flying around me at the moment, so no doubt they'll be smacking into the lines all night. Frogs bites. But yeah, it's absolutely lovely down here. It's quiet. The water looks like a pond at the moment. There's no tide, which is a bit annoying, but we knew that was going to be the case, so you know, hopefully we can get a fish. One fish, that's all we're after. Just one. Maybe two if we're lucky. I've had a couple of little taps on the smaller rod, which is alright. But I don't even know, sometimes I find myself whispering, I don't even know why. I think it's just because it's a quiet place. But yeah. There's a little update on the casting. There are fish jumping now, so I think the mackerel have just turned up. So I'm going to smash the feathers out a few more times. See if we can't have a last light mackerel ready for the fresh baits to go out on the bottom. Right, in a bit. Right, we're now into darkness. Had a few bites on the smaller rod, but nothing on the big rods yet. I'm just about to send this one out. Out there. It's one of those. It's the inside of the giant Ilex squid that you get from Wriggler's bait. They're not giant. There's Ilex squid. They're just a lot bigger than the normal squid you use. So yeah, what I generally tend to do is cut into strips. Use that to bind on the sand eel, and then the whole centre, I just put the bottom hook through the head, and then all the guts and that, just strap it up, and yeah, send that out. You never know, might get a bullace or a conger. And I'm just about to put the other conger rod on now, with a wide chase and a whole mackerel, or half. I might do half because I've only got a couple. Didn't manage to get any on the feathers, so right, let's give it a bash. See you in a bit. There you have it, guys. One conger bait ready to go out. I have put I've chopped into 3 sections, because just in case there's a fair few down there, if we get 1 or 2 bites, I'll change the other rod over as well to a wire trace, and yeah, that gives us a few more casts. I'm only going to fish for another 2 or 3 hours, so this one's going to be a bit short. But you know, short and sweet. Hopefully we get a fish. If not, back at it next weekend. And we keep going and going and going again, boys. Right. In a bit. Yeah, boy. Oh, I think I got a fish on, baby. Oh, hello. So much for the fish being dead. Or did it see me? Oh. Yes. Wow. Oh. There you have it, guys. I can still catch fish. Right, let's get this one on it. Right in the kiss of mine. Lovely. And there you have it, boys and girls. We can catch fish. A little bit of blood there, that's just from the hook. But yeah, not massive. It's a doggy do. Doggy on. Fish on, baby. Yeah, so there you go. We can still catch fish. It still does make me happy. Didn't think it was going to happen, so yeah. It's just restored my faith in fishing. Right, so I'm going to get this one back now. This is going to be my last cast. Oh. Well, actually, no, it ain't. I'm on the fish now, and so I'm going to have a few more. I'm going to scrap what I said a minute ago. It's not going to be the end of the video. I'm going to try and get us a conger as well. Obviously, we just had that dogfish. I just had those baited feathers out, and I've just pulled it in. And I'm not sure what crab this is. God. He's got, his rear legs are like swimming. Yeah, that's a bit of a weird one. I've never caught one of these crabs before. So there you go. If any of you guys know what one that is. It's almost like... Oh, wait. It's not almost like it's like soft. Oh, maybe it's a velvet swimmer. Maybe that's what it's called. Thought my other rod was going then. Yeah, I've heard about these before. Obviously the back legs, look. See how they're like fold up on top of the body? And they flap. Look, so obviously, and it feels like velvet. So yeah, this must, I'm guessing, right? don't quote me on this. But yeah, velvet swimmer. It's actually not a bad size. It's about the size of my hand. You know, and I've got fairly big hands. Yeah, that's quite cool. I've never had one of those before. So I've had normal hardbacks, spiders, edibles, lobsters, now velvet swimmers. That's going to be the crabbing channel soon. Right, I'm going to put this one back. It did give a little bite indication, to be fair. It's probably where it was trying to swim away. Yeah. In a bit. Oh, got itchy, got nits. Nah, right, come to the end of the session now, guys. I don't want to push it too late. But yeah, we've had a fish, had some crabs, had some seaweed, some fish, one fish. Don't know where some came from, got a bit excited then. I know it's only a dogfish, guys, but, you know, end of the day, when you haven't been catching anything all weekend and then you get a dogfish, you know, just restores a little bit of faith that your rigs are working. Yeah, and to feel a bit of bend in the rod feels good. You probably heard when I was reeling it in, like a whining noise. All that is because obviously the fixed spools that I've got, I've had for about 3 years, and I think I paid like £35 each for them. So obviously that, you know, they've seen a fair few sessions, so they just need a little bit of a service because it's been a few months since they've been serviced. So what I'm gonna do is I'll probably just fish with them a few more times, throw a bit of grease on them and that, and then yeah. Obviously, when I get the new multipliers, I'll take them off and strip them right down, like backwards, and then service them fully, and just put them in the box for things like conger fishing, like down Mount Batten and places like that, where you need to, you know, as soon as you hook into that fish, down there you've just got to pump and reel. And I know people use multipliers, but you know, when you've got to guide the line on and that, it's just something extra you have to do. And so you never know, you could lose a couple more fish, but that's just my preference, obviously. But yeah, no, it's been alright, it's been good. I've had fun. My casting's getting a bit better. Oh yeah, obviously, like I said in the beginning, I feel a bit better now, I'm not so hungover. But yeah, I'm going out with Andy Webb from the Sea Angling Adventures. I thought I had a bite then. The Sea Angling Adventures, meeting up with him Wednesday, getting down the beach. We set up a few cameras because he said, yeah, that he won't mind doing a video on it. I mean, it works for his channel too, right? He's teaching someone what to do, and you know, I'm grateful for the help. I mean, You know, I know a couple of people, but I never thought that, you know, like that channel would reach out to me to do a little something. So I do appreciate that as well. Big thanks to Andy Webb, Geezer. I think we might be doing a bit of fishing as well in the future. I'm not sure. I'm sure we'll decide on the day once we've had a conversation and got to know each other a bit more. Then yeah, so I'll be out casting. Hopefully we'll be able to put another 300 yards on the old casting. But yeah, we'll get after that. Then that's about it, guys, really. Like I said before, if I don't see you before, I'll see you after, and if not, I'll see you on the bank. Right, in a bit.